кротких, чистых, силы небесные.
So you might remember Modest Mussorgsky from last year's material, but this year what we're focusing on is not Ballet of Unhatched Chicks, but instead we're focusing on his opera, which is Boris Godunov, and it's Boris's death scene. So the important thing about this is that Mussorgsky actually started a different opera called The Marriage and didn't have a chance to finish it. So Boris Godunov is based off of Pushkin's tragedy by the same name, and he turned it into an opera because he never finished The Marriage. You can find that information on page 61 of the Music Resource Guide, and then what I'm reading about track 6 is on page 63 of the Music Resource Guide. Feeling that his death was close, Boris calls for his son, to whom he gives his final commands. The excerpt begins as Boris prays. A lyrical melody sounds in the orchestra, while Boris's part is in prayerful monotone. Suddenly we hear a huge bell ringing out. The funeral rites have already begun, even though Boris is still alive. No doubt it was the idea of Boris's rival, the boyar Shuisky, impatient for Boris's death. Here we have a huge orchestral representation of the bells. A huge resonant bass note is amplified by a gong, then a dissonant chord in the middle register, together with the sound of an actual bell. The chorus starts to sing a chant off stage. Its archaic diatonic melody tries to evoke past times rather than the music of the Orthodox Church in Mussorgsky's day. Against this choral background, we hear Boris's last disjointed thoughts delivered in Mussorgsky's trademark speech-like declamation. It needs to be said that the notes written in Boris's part by Mussorgsky are not necessarily sung at exactly written pitches. The point here is to create a haunting, naturalistic scene, so to some extent it is up to the performer how to sing, speak, or even shout the words. At one point, an abrupt harmonic change brings the music to a halt on a majestic chord, as Boris cries out, "Wait, I am still the Tsar!" But this is only a momentary hope, and Boris succumbs to death, while Mussorgsky bids him farewell with some beautiful, transparently scored music, allowing us some sympathy for the character. And that's it.